Now, I've fought many elections, 4 general elections, my 3rd local election, but I'm going to be brief with this, don't worry. I've never experienced such negativity and soul-destroying campaigns against me like this one.
Oh, boo-hoo! So the reformer Andrea Jenkyns is now the mayor of Lincolnshire, and you can tell she's a member of Reform because even though she's won, she's blaming everyone else for how poorly she's been treated and spinning tales of woe.
It was soul-destroying. The dirty tricks in the US politics, I believe it's now being imported here into Britain.
Some say Andrea Jenkyns' victory is a triumph of hate, but I would say it's a triumph of fear and of people feeling powerless. But we'll talk about that in future videos.
The Conservatives called the police on me and implied I slept with political friends. They contacted the mainstream media to smear me. The Independent's husband pushed for a hearing at the council. My barrister had to represent me. The case was dismissed. The campaign was also filled with irony. As one of the candidates stated, I was parachuted in. She said in her South African accent.
Whoa! Hang on. What did she say?
And then you also accused one candidate of... She said you were parachuted in,
Yes,
and you made a comment about her South African accent. What did you mean by that?
What I meant is, how can they say I've been parachuted in when I spent most of my life in Lincolnshire, school,
Why mention the accent, sorry?
Because the irony of saying someone's been parachuted in who's not even from the country. I mean, I went to school, college, university, so I think...
So someone who's got an accent can't be from this county?
I think, actually, I'm not even going to answer any more of your questions. I think that your questioning is quite divisive. You're looking into things when it was a little play with words, it was a little joke because of the irony. Do you not understand irony?
The only reason I'm asking is because Reform get a reputation for these divisive politics.
Questions. Thank you very much.
A little joke, but it seems like you can't defend yourself against it. And when the reality is shown to you, you can't stand seeing that, in fact, you're a horrible person, Andrea. But let's take this interview back for some more boo-hoo tears from Andrea.
You're elected to be a representative for this county now, first mayorship. Do you think it's appropriate for a politician to be speaking?
I think it's important to restore trust in politicians by speaking the truth. In my 9 years as an MP, I always spoke truth to power, even if it was the Prime Minister. I will continue doing that.
I mean, all the candidates left halfway through your speech. They were so disgusted by what you said. I spoke to the Tory candidate. He left when you said... He left when you said migrants should be put in tents. That's good enough for France. That should be good enough for them too. Do you think that's a divisive way of conducting politics?
I think it's what the majority and the silent majority think. Now, to the people of Lincolnshire, I will fight for you. I will not shy away from asking tough questions and challenging the two-tier system.
Click here for Fighting Back, the long road to regaining real power.